Hey everybody, it's Kara. I'm back and I did not turn pro, but I just competed in the IFBB North Americans competition in Pittsburgh this Friday. So I wanted to give you guys a recap of everything that happened. I got to Pittsburgh on Thursday, and pretty much right when we checked into the host hotel, I went and checked in. For the athletes, you had to go and check in and get your number. So I went and did that, and I had to wear my bikini while I did that too, because they actually checked to make sure that your bikini was appropriate. You know, they wanted to look at your backside and make sure that the back of your bikini wasn't a thong and that it, you know, covered just enough. So I did that. I got my number. My number was 182, so I was feeling lucky because one of my favorite bands is Blink-182, so I felt good about that number. And then I went to have my first coat of Jantana put on for the spray tan, which that was really nice and convenient that they offered that right at the hotel. Made it really less stressful for me, because that's one thing that always stresses me out, is that stupid spray tan that I always ruin. So I went and had that first coat done of my spray tan that night, and then pretty much just relaxed in the hotel room, practiced posing a little bit. You know, my diet was pretty limited at that point in terms of what I could drink and eat, so really just tried to conserve my energy and relax. Went and saw some sights with my husband and watched him eat dinner. That was pretty much it. Got a good night's sleep. Got up Friday morning for the show and went down and got my second coat of spray tan done. And then I had also paid to do, they had professional hair and makeup services there, which was quite expensive, but for me, again, it was something that was a stress relief for me because I'm not as good with the hair and makeup. So that was really nice to have that option right there for me. So really the morning was really kind of rushed, and I wasn't sure exactly what time the bikini girls were going on, so I was getting kind of stressed out and nervous. You know, because there's a lot of girls and they're getting their hair and makeup done, so that kind of made me a little bit stressed out, but it went well. I got down to the backstage area, and it turned out I had about 2 hours before I even went out on stage, so I ended up just spending that time standing back there. I wish I would have been up in the hotel room kind of relaxing and staying in my own head though, because sometimes I have a tendency to, you start looking around, checking out all the other girls. There were so many girls there. There was almost like 30 to 40 girls in each bikini class, and there was 4 different classes. So everyone there looked amazing, beautiful bodies. You know, everyone clearly had trained hard, and they went there ready to, you know, go on stage and do their thing. So for me, my biggest issue that I still need to work on is my confidence and not worrying about anybody else and just going out on that stage and showing everything I worked hard for. So that was probably my biggest downfall. I got so nervous before the show started. My legs were just like trembling and shaking, that truly before I went out on stage, I was just telling myself I needed to like get through my poses and not fall on my face because I was so shaky. So I went out there, I did my posing. It was meh, you know, it wasn't great. I don't think I really showcased myself and my confidence that I should have had out there. So I'd say that was probably my biggest downfall. Regardless, though, I have to give myself some credit because I've worked really hard all summer, and I think I did truly bring my best package. So, you know, I didn't get called out as one of the top girls, so I was disappointed. But for the night show, I was feeling a little better, and then it turns out at the night show, probably for most national level shows like this was, probably just due to the number of people, they don't have you come out and do your individual posing again. So I was disappointed that I wasn't able to kind of showcase that. I didn't really have a second chance in that department. You truly just walked on stage again, and they called out the top 5 girls. So I left there slightly unsatisfied, but I took a lot from that experience, being that it was my first national show that I ever attended. I kind of have an idea of how it works and what to expect. You know, so I learned a few things. You know, you can't bank on going back out there that second time and showing them what you got. You've got that one chance, and you just have to put it all out there and show them what you got. And I also found too, after I went out and put a little more carbs into my body, I think my body actually did look a little better. I think my upper half gets a little deflated, so maybe I carb depleted too much. I'm not quite sure yet. So I've got a few things I still have to evaluate in terms of my diet for before I do another competition. So I'm not quite sure what the next competition will be yet for me. I'm definitely not done. I really want to be able to go out on stage again, just keep bringing my best package, and eventually get that pro card. So I'm gonna go back to lifting really heavy and trying to focus on just putting on muscle and having fun with my workouts and my clean eating right now. And I'll be bringing you guys some more recipes now that I've got some more variety in my diet. And I'll keep you guys posted on what my next competitions are going to be and kind of what my goals are going to be. So I hope you keep following my progress and stay tuned for more recipes and tips.